What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. So at the beginning, Taj is basically saying that she never told Don Juan, Candy business manager, to shut the up in the latest episode. So let's get into what she's saying.
I never told him to shut the fuck up. Unless you come up in my face, I'm not going to tell you to shut the fuck up. That clip, I was probably talking to somebody else and they clipped it like that. I would never tell Don Juan to shut the fuck up. So that's just that. The editing tonight just really pissed me off because one thing I always say is I work too hard to be the woman I am for some storyline to destroy that in one little commercial. That's not what we gonna do. That is not what we gonna do. They got me upset tonight, and it takes a lot to piss me off. And no, Coco make it seem like I just jump up angry every day. No, I do not. You gotta fuck with me to get me upset. I'm here. So, y'all, anyway, so yeah, it's over. Good news is that SWV will be out on the road. We will be touring with Jodeci. I let it out the bag early. It was my fault because, we did all that press in New York and we had to tell them so they could release it on Monday and Sunday, but I messed up. I let it out the bag early. That's my fault, and I apologize for that. So, but now you know. Now you know. And if you don't know, now you know. Oh Lord, y'all. So yeah, that was it. Just really pissed me off. And then the fact that in this episode, Xscape has so much to say the whole time, but oh my God, all of a sudden, me and Coco are on a rant, and they're just quiet. I like that. Oh Lord, yeah. Let me tell y'all, I did not want to do this show because I knew that it wasn't gonna end well. When you have too many women together, too much estrogen, too many hormones flying all over the place, too much ego, all that stuff, it's never gonna end up well. I've never had a problem with Xscape. I love those girls. I've always felt like we had a great relationship. But this show really brings out the honest truth. We must not have ever had a relationship. Because if it could go this bad so fast, there was nothing there to begin with. So, and I'm good with that. But yeah, to say I'm disappointed is just an understatement. It's just an understatement. So, what somebody said, to be fair, you're reposting bad things about Xscape on your IG every day. Okay, I don't know what IG you're looking at, but anyway, there's two sides to every story. There's their side, our side, and then there's the truth. But I could definitely tell you, SWV has not been dogging nobody out on Instagram on my IG. You can look at my IG. Yeah, and another thing, 22 was SWV's 30th anniversary. So back in October, November, we did a huge photo shoot to commemorate that. We do not need Xscape for anything. We don't ask them for nothing. We don't need them for nothing. And they've never done anything for us. So all y'all can take that and put that in a box, okay? I'm going to sleep so well tonight because finally I'm able to get this all off my chest.
If you missed it, I have included a link in the description below. It's the very first link for those of you who missed the video that I did of social media reaction. Basically, everyone was like, say thank you, Tiny. Say thank you, Xscape. After Tiny jokingly talked about the way how they dress when they are on stage to perform, their wardrobe upgraded. And Taj is basically saying we already had all of this in the works because we are celebrating being in the business for 30 years. It had absolutely nothing to do with them. And also, technically speaking, she said their performance outfits. These are interviews, outfits and looks, and photo shoot looks. Now, when they go on tour, like the tour she just announced, then we shall see if anything changes. However, regardless of who said what and whatever, they look amazing, they look stunning, and that's all that matters. So let's move on.
Real fans know you're sweet, boo. Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm just so frustrated with this show. What type of comments were they actually saying? I'm not sure who they are. Would you do a show with Jodeci? A reality show? I'm good on reality. Nah, unless I'm getting paid like the president, I'm gonna sit there like a mute, but I'm not doing it. Nope. Mona, do not call me. Do not call me ever again. Oh, I know y'all happy as fuck. As soon as the show started, I knew 5 weeks ago this was some bullshit and y'all had to stomach it. Thank you. How did y'all get matched up with Xscape in the first place versus got that wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Mona messy child. Yes, I know. How come Mona Scott been quiet about what the setup of the show was? She lives for the drama. I don't think she was quiet. She told us what it was supposed to be. When I got the call, it was, we're going to do this women's empowerment. We're going to have a great time. 2 iconic groups on the stage. We're going to have so much fun. It's going to be this. The next question. Hold on. Let me get back up in here. Will y'all do a season 2? I'm good on season 2. I am good on season 2, 3, 4, 5. Hell, I was good on 1. Are you coming to Detroit? Yes, we always hit Detroit. Detroit is the bomb. What happened to the scenes with you and Eddie? I remember there was more. And you know what? There was a lot of scenes that y'all didn't see. And y'all got robbed. Like when we did Week, I'm telling you, Coco put on some of her best singing. I mean, she killed that song, but you don't see any of it. None of it. When are y'all coming to Miami this summer on tour with Jodeci? Is it true Week was originally... Yes, Charlie Wilson, that song was for him and he didn't like it. Thank you, Uncle Charlie. I actually, who's headlining SWV and Jodeci? Actually, it's a co-headline, but SWV is going to perform first. So simple. What are your thoughts about Candy and Tiny after the experience? I really don't have any thoughts. Like after tonight, I probably won't ever mention them ever again. I don't have to. I have no reason to. They've never had a place in my life and I'm good. I'm good. Y'all coming to Essence? I think we are. I think that's where we're going to stop on the tour. How are you doing, like mentally? How are you? And I hope you had a great Easter. Thank you, J Mac. I'm actually good. Like I said, after watching this, I just wanted to make it very clear how disappointed I am. I'm just disappointed. Yeah, because I want to have fun. We are too old to be catfighting. Jesus Christ. This should have been like the best time of our lives. We should have been out here cracking up, making memories that will last a lifetime, just fun stuff. How often do you get a chance to go back into your youth and like relive an experience that would just be so off the chain? But you can't do that. Like too many women. I wrote a book about this. Y'all go get my book, Player Hate Her, How to Avoid the Beatdown and Live in a Drama-Free World. It's all about women and their emotional catfights and why we can't get along. Anyway, when are you coming to Miami? I'm not sure of the exact date, but we will. The tour route will be posted soon. I'm glad you're finally getting your flowers as a great singer. Thank you. Do you think reconciliation can occur? I believe it can. But I don't think everybody's willing to do it. So I have a home and a life outside of this show that I intend to get back to. And I'm gonna be like an ostrich. What is it? Is it an ostrich here when they put their head in the sand? If they can't see you, they think you can't see them. That's gonna be me. I'm putting my head down. Please clear the air about the walkthrough. I'm not sure what that means. The walkthrough? You might have to put that question in there again. Who the hell did Coco want to fight? She didn't want to fight nobody. And that was she was just talking to Lily. And of course, you can't let anything go on these microphones with these shows. If you say I got a dookie too hard, it's going to become a clip. A Week was the biggest record. Why could they agree? I don't know. I guess if we had sang Week last, it would make them feel like they weren't the headliners. I don't know. Toward the end, we were just done. We're like, look, y'all can do the show all by yourself if you want to. We are just ready to wrap this up. My cousin's about to lose their minds. I know, Jodeci. I can't wait. I love me some Jodeci. Your real fans know. Oh, thank you. What type of... Oh, wait a minute. I read those already. You made me laugh when you said, Mona, please don't call me again. Yeah, don't call me, girl. I'm done. I'm done. Taj, I want to say I love how you handle the mature portion of the show. Thank you. I mean, yeah, thank you. Oh, did they cancel the Salt and Pepper show with y'all? I think it was, well, Salt and Pepper imploded, so I don't think they wanted to do another show. After you do one reality show, if this is not your cup of tea, it's really easy to understand it's not your cup of tea. And I just feel like with these shows, I mean, there's really no consideration for your life after the show. Salt and Pepper were fine until they did that show. And now, look, Spin is not there anymore. And they're not a group anymore. Well, Salt and Pepper are. But of course, Salt and Pepper is just not complete without Spinderella. You love all three of them together. And that show just really... it just destroyed their relationship, and I hate that for them. I hate that for them. And SWV did 2 shows, and we almost imploded from the shows. Thank God we were able to sit down and be like, this is not us. This is not what we do. But when you've been on these shows for years and you're used to doing that, it doesn't even affect you. It's an everyday life. Everybody can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Xscape need y'all to fix their life. I guess so. They'll be all right. They make it through everything else. They'll make it through this one. It seemed like through the whole show, when they weren't arguing with each other, they were arguing with us. And how do you argue that much? Like, arguing is just exhausting. It causes wrinkles. You see, I ain't got no wrinkles. Even when I do my forehead, I ain't got no wrinkles, because that's not what I do. I don't spend all day arguing. It's just unnecessary. It's just unnecessary.
At this point, I've said everything I had to say about Xscape and SWV, so I'm not going to give too much in this video. However, I do have a part 2 coming out because Taj did talk to Coco, Lily, and some supporters. It's already after 1 a.m. and most of you are sleeping, but I'm going to post this part anyways, and I'll be back later on in the day to post the rest of her Instagram live. Candy Burris also responded to the whole situation with her business manager and a lot more. So I'll be back later with more from Xscape and SWV. And when I said they already had all of this in the works, I'm not saying these images are not current and that they did not currently upgrade their wardrobe. Meant as far as doing photo shoots, getting a stylist and dressing up and doing all of that. She's saying that they've been doing it, and they also did it last year, celebrating their anniversary and all of that. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.